You're my everything, all that I am, all that I'll ever be is a result of who you are to me. My heart's desire is to do your will, to pursue your purpose, your plan fulfilled. My soul's delight is to follow you. My goal, my purpose is your will to do. All that I am, all that I'll ever be is a result of who you are to me. All that I want for people to see is the image of I am in me. Every day I live to see. I thank you, God, because you let it be. The breath I breathe is life to me. Everything you are is what I wanna be. Yeah, yeah. All that I am, all that I'll ever be is a result of who you are to me. All that I want for people to see, yes, is the image of I am in me. All that I want, all that I'll ever be is a result of who you are to me. Yeah. All that I want for people to see, yes, is the image of I am in me. Yeah. Oh, is the image of I am in me. Is the image of I am in me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is the image of I am in me. You are, you are, you are, you are.
It's Friday Night Live with Cat Carter. Get ready, set, let's go. Come on. It's Friday night. It's Friday Night Live. It's Friday night. It's Friday night with Cat Carter. It's Friday night. Hey. It's Friday night. It's Friday night. Yeah. It's Friday night with Cat Carter. It's Friday night. It's Friday Night Live. It's Friday night. It's Friday night with Cat Carter. It's Friday night. Hey. It's Friday night. It's Friday Night Live. It's Friday night with Cat Carter. With Cat Carter. With Cat Carter. With Cat Carter. With Cat Carter.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Friday Night Live. I am your host, Dr. Cat, and I want to wish everybody happy Valentine's Day. My heart goes out. I have a special passion for those that are widowed or do not have a significant other or didn't get any candy or didn't get flowers today. I just want to let you know that you are loved. FNL loves you, and we're going to dedicate this show to you. Also, one of my favorite artist is here today. JHB. Do y'all know what that means? James Harrison Bacon is back. Yes, he is back. And so I am very excited to hear some of the things he's been doing, listen to some of his projects. We're going to have great conversation and all that. And then I think I got something to give away today. All right. So Friday Night Live is a positive platform where we inform, innovate, and inspire. Yes. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to bring him to the forefront. My big brother, please welcome back to FNL, James Harrison Bacon. And I have to say, so I thought James was national recording artist. He is actually an international recording artist. His music is all over the place, which is a blessing. Congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes. How are you doing, James?
I'm fine. Can you hear me really well?
I can hear you. I can hear you pretty good. You might have to talk up a little bit more in the mic, but I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
I see you. You know, every time you come, I always check that hat out because you be wearing them hats. You have the nicest hats. I'm trying to remember the last hat that you had on.
Furby
That's
Foray of New York City.
Yeah, that's nice. You be doing them hats. Looking good, James. Well, it's
Thank you.
always an honor when you have time to come and hang out with us on FNL. I don't take it lightly at all. So, how was your 2024?
It was busy in the beginning, around
Mm-hmm.
July, and got jumped on by bronchitis. I
Oh,
did manage to do two um, singles, but
okay.
as but I'm not going to release them because I need to go back and redo some vocal work. My
Mm-hmm.
producer, he's phenomenal. The music is
Okay.
all set. These are original stuff that we came up with ourselves. So
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, I'm getting back to that too. Getting back to me.
Yeah.
No other music coming to me, just me from scratch
Yeah.
and
That says a
singing.
lot about your integrity in your music, though. I mean, if it ain't right, I'm not putting it out there. I got the vision how I want it, and until it's that way, we're not putting it out there. I'm sorry to hear that you had bronchitis. My daughter used to have bronchitis when she was younger. That's no
It
fun.
is. I had it 3 times from July to November.
Oh my goodness.
Like 4 weeks go by, bam, got it again. 4 weeks go by, bam, had it again.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
but
Wow.
being a fighter that we are, I'm not
Yeah.
going down swinging.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel great now though.
We've got some people coming in. I definitely want to send a shout out to. We have Elder Donna Neal. She's hanging out with you. My mom, Shirley NBC, is here. Catherine Bacon is here. I love her name, Catherine. I spelled mine with a K. She's here. Also, Music Tech Works by Said Mac is here. Welcome to the show. Oh
Whoop,
my
whoop,
goodness.
whoop. Yeah.
Yes, we have Mrs. Gerald is here from Chicago. That's my that is my childhood Sunday school teacher. She can tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly about me. I was something else growing up. Tina is here. Tina Wilson and Bonnie Wilson is here. Hey, y'all. They are here hanging out with you. All right. There's some more people on here. You got to make a comment so I can see that you're there. So make a comment so we can say hi to you. All right. Okay. So um, just to get started, for those that may not know who you are, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Uh, okay. I've been writing since 19. I have a I never threw away anything.
Mm-hmm.
And so the finished ones I would type up back in the 80s and put them all on the sleeve. And uh, a couple of songs that I was given music for, I would use them. My first recording I ever did was when I was 54.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you call not giving up on your dream.
Hey, you're just a
Uh,
late bloomer. That's what they told me, but that's all right. It's never too late.
no, it's never too late.
Yeah.
And then let's see here. Did song after song after song, first
Mm-hmm.
CD, Afterthought. Then 6 months later, we put out Faster. And then after that, a year break, we put out I Got Yours.
Mm-hmm.
And then about a year later, we put out my my Christian gospel CD, Destiny, and then last but not least, me and Nacho Wangozi, Enrique Martin of Spain, and Don Daneski of Botswana, we all got together and we put it. I put out One Life.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember some of those songs. I think we spotlighted some of them. What
yeah.
is this your third time here on the show? Or
It's
how
my
long have I known you?
it's over 10 years.
Wait, on FNL. How many times have you been on FNL?
It's my fourth time.
This is, oh my goodness. I have known you for 4 years. Wow. That's a
Yeah,
blessing
it is.
because you're good people.
You're like my niece. I got
Yes.
like an army of nieces and an army of nephews, and you fit
Yes. I
right
can
in.
never have too many uncles that look out for me because, yeah, I need that protection from these little rugrats out here.
And
Yeah. So,
us old folk, we need your young brains. You know.
all right. Well, I can do that. I can do that since I went back to school. I'm educated now.
God bless you. Yeah, God bless you.
Who or what inspired you to become a professional singer?
Well, wow, that's a good one. Growing up watching Ed Sullivan. This
The
is
Ed
way
Sullivan
before you.
Show?
Yeah, I was little, and I seen all of the top groups, come on this show, and American Bandstand.
I
I used to
remember
see
American
Jackie
Bandstand.
Wilson, and they had so many. Over in the '70s and eight. Well, singing is something that I was really good at when I was young, but as I got older and smoked like 90 packs of cigarettes,
Oh.
I didn't have time to have one before I got on here. Believe me, I'm fiending. Okay, but uh, I was, I was really, my voice was a lot stronger, and uh, my falsetto was there, and my tenor was there back in the late '70s, '80s. Okay,
Mhm.
so as I got older, I consider myself a tenor, uh, but uh, I take great pride in writing more so than being a singer, though. I've always have. I
Yeah.
started writing poetry at first, and then I jumped into. I said, "Wait a minute, these are lyrics." So that's how
Wow.
I started.
Where do you get your inspiration from for your write? Like when you start writing songs, is it based on like um some of your experiences in life, or you seen others their experiences, or you're just out and you see the birds, or like how does that work?
Well, it's a it's a pot of it all. It's about your personal life. Uh, it's about what you see in others. It's about the beauty of there is beauty in this earth.
Hmm.
I love to. It's like Shug said, God get mad if you didn't really notice the color purple, right? And so I've always been like a nature lover. So
Hmm.
and heartbreaks. Life is a great. It, how can I say this? Life is a very good, you know, platform for writers. Really, it is. I've listened to some of the best documentaries of great songwriters like James Taylor and Neil Young and Mick Hucknall of Simply Red, and I listened to them about writing and uh, just to make sure I'm staying on course with my
Hmm.
lyrics and stuff like that. Uh, but yeah, it's just stuff you see in your family, somebody going through something, or
Yeah.
somebody aggravating you in your family. You want to write down something, but they don't know it's about them. Yeah, I'm
But that's
bad.
pretty cool though, because like when we hear it, like some of us can kind of relate to, like if we hear those lyrics, like maybe some of us are dealing with the same thing or have gone through that. But that's interesting that you started off writing poetry,
Yeah.
and then that's really interesting. Hello, Tony Rogers. Tony Rogers is here.
Woo, woo. Boy
All
gone.
right. What do you enjoy most about being a solo artist?
Uh, just like some of the people that I mentioned, like the Neil Young.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, I don't know. I've always been like drawn more to the solo artists. Okay, so I don't have a band. When I'm naturally when you're like 27, 30, whatever, you want to be up in a band. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I was in one briefly, but I noticed that everybody back then and even today, they like to do other people's songs.
Mm-hmm.
And I was writing, and I could have blessed the band with original material,
Yeah.
you know, but that wasn't happening. So I just continued to write. The years went by, decades went by, and I just held on to being, you know, uh, my own style.
Yeah.
Nobody else's style. Originality is the foremost thing you got to have. Really,
Yeah.
you can't write something or and sound like somebody else. And it could be good, but it all depends on how you feel about yourself. It's just like,
Right.
okay, well, if they don't like it, um, I was blessed to do it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how I look at it. You know, I'm going to
Who
keep on.
were who were some of your biggest your greatest influences growing up? Were there certain artists that you looked that you kind of when you were younger that you kind of gravitated to, like as far as singers or right?
Oh, yes. I would say um, listening to the Stylistics, listening to the Temprees out of Memphis, uh, listening to Brothers Johnsons, uh, listening to don't laugh, a group called America. Uh, I like their songs. Gordon Lightfoot, he was a poet, but he
Mm,
also was a singer.
mm-hmm.
But his lyrics were true true poetry, you know.
Okay.
Uh, and I liked the solo singers like James Ingram. We're getting into a
I
different
like
part.
James Ingram. I remember James. I
Yeah,
remember James Ingram. Yeah.
he was really good, and he was a phenomenal songwriter too. He wrote PYT for Michael Jackson.
Oh, I
Um,
didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, he wrote that. And uh, Luther is, to me, is the greatest singer of my generation. Now,
Yeah.
if we went back into the '60s, I would say Johnny Mathis was the
Okay.
was really untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, people like Dionne Warwick. When
Yeah.
she was really young. She "Don't Make Me Over" and "Do You Know the Way to San Jose?" All these great songs, given to her by Burt Bacharach, right?
Yeah.
Uh, and
And
his
she used to
partner.
do a couple of songs with Luther too.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they did a song or two together. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Luther and Cheryl Lynn. Oh my God, I love Cheryl Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
And you know who she is, right?
I think so.
Got to be real. Got to be real. Got
Got to be real.
to the rear. That song, right? Cheryl Lynn has an outstanding voice. I think she is one of the most underrated vocalists, female vocalists that ever came down, the street.
Yeah.
She can really sing, and her and Luther did that. If This World Were Mine, and it's so beautiful.
Oh, wow,
It's
that was
so
a beautiful
beautiful.
song.
So it's not only the guys, because Luther said something a long time ago. He said that when he practices vocals, he sing lady songs because it strengthens his
The
higher notes and stuff
Mhm.
like that. You know, and I thought that was very interesting. I said, "Wow, yeah, like it'll get you there if you're singing, Cheryl Lynn. You try to sing Cheryl, try to. Uh, Brothers Johnson's, I got to put them first, though. I mean, when I heard that, they're, I saw them in concert in 1976 in Mobile, Alabama, and that's when their "Look Out for Number One" album, their first album release, came out. So I was hooked from the beginning. Chic, I like them. Their lyrics were simplistic, not really involved, say like a Gordon Lightfoot or a James Taylor or a Neil Young or even a Bruce Springsteen. Uh,
Hmm.
but their lyrics were quick to the point and not very simple, but it blended so well with their music, you know. So, uh, kudos to Nile and rest in peace, Bernard Edwards and Alpha Anderson, who we just lost too. Um, yeah, so uh, those are the people that I really gravitated towards.
You named quite a few, really. I mean, like some of the names I wasn't familiar with, but most of them I was familiar with, and those are some great singers. Great sing like so their songs, even though they play them now, are still hitting. I mean, they're just really good. Yeah,
Right.
so I would agree. All right, let's take a break and let's listen to one of your singles. Let's listen to All I Gotta Say. Tell us about that one.
Mm, that's an old man song. That's all I gotta say about that. Hey, Sid, if you out there, man, that's my first producer, said Mac of Beautiful Mind Music.
He's out
Uh,
here. He's on the feed. He was.
yeah, we were recording that, and I didn't realize that that was a line from that Forrest Gump used in Forrest Gump.
Did
He'd be on the bench, right?
he?
And
Yeah.
he was talking about Jenny and his
Hmm.
mama, and he was like, "Mama died on a Tuesday,"
Oh
and
yeah.
that's all I got to say about
That's
that.
all I got to say about that.
And I'm like, "Oh man, I'm the guy," We started laughing and stuff, but it was fun building that song from
Hmm.
scratch. That's a scratch song.
Yeah.
Use this instrument, use an organ. Give me a Timmy Thomas organ in there. You know, I can go back to old school more so than him, I think, because I'm older.
Hmm.
But he has a great ear. Don't get me wrong. Don't get mad, said. Uh, but but yeah, uh,
Okay.
cool song. Yeah.
All right. Let's check it out. Lady Jackson is here. Hey, Lady Jackson from Mount Joy. Hey. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
It's hard to believe what I hear each day. Getting praise, forgotten after play. Draw the line, clicks are formed in record time. Waiting to see what's found. All you get are cricket sounds. It's alright, it's okay. Some opinions aren't considered anyway. Body blows are given, setting a clean division. Saving grace is where I'm at. That's all I have to say about that. Whoa, check. Draw the line. Clicks are formed in record time. I'm waiting to see what's found. All you get are cricket sounds. That's all I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta, that's all I gotta say about that.
about that. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. What you say? That's all I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta say about that.
It was some special effects going on in there, or you got twins and trip. It's three of y'all. I was trying to. How did he do that? You know, I really like the beat of that song too. That beat was really. I said, look at Mr. Cole coming
Wow.
on in.
Mr. OG. Trying to. But
That was
my
a beautiful video. That's
my
all I got to say about that.
thank you. My videographer,
Yes.
Justin Bell, he won an NAACP award for a documentary.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Wow.
he does it for for his job, and he does it on the side. So let loose on the groove. That's right. See that I only got 8 steps, 8 moves.
That's all right.
You've
That
seen
was
6
good.
of them.
That was really, really nice. That was really nice.
Thanks.
That's all I got to say about that.
That song
Mhm.
is actually about some of the platforms of music platforms where you put your song on and uh, pretty much original stuff. But uh, and I noticed that people were liking it's like very clicky. It's like somebody will put out a song and it's like, wow, man, it's like it sounds like a demo scratch demo. But
Mhm.
then you hear cricket sounds. Like you look at your page and see who commented on my song, and it'd be nobody. So that's
Well,
why.
they commented on this one. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Brian
Thanks.
Barzy from the Boogie Down Bronx is here with us. He's on the Twitch side. Welcome, Brian. Yeah.
Boogie Down Bronx.
Hmm.
And he's talking about some music. I know he knows some serious music.
Yes, he's been on the show before. He
Okay.
actually does poetry, but he is very versed in like music and music history. And yeah, he's one of them. Yeah,
That's
very much
great.
so.
Yeah.
All right. I have a question. How do you balance your other obligations, like with as being a solo artist? How do you balance family, and how do you keep it all at the right level? How do you do that with your
Well,
music and trying to do your music career? Because I know that that's got to be kind of a challenge.
yeah, the challenge is a serious it's a serious dinero. It's the financing of your dream. If you want to do it right way, you're gonna have to pay. You pay
Yeah.
to play. Well, I'm not selling anything out of my trunk. I'm not knocking anybody who do that. But if you're really serious about your music, you're gonna have to do it the right way, right? So it can be very taxing on your wallet. But since my 2 daughters are grown, right,
Hmm.
and it's just me, my wife, and little Scooter Brown, my little beagle.
Hmm.
Uh, I'm here alone a lot because I'm retired, so I have a time to write, and I have time to practice singing and stuff like that without disturbing anybody. Because I usually shut down early so that people can get their rest. Like my daughter comes home from work and my wife comes in and it's dinner time and they off to bed really early. Like I'll be up until 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. Usually,
Whoa.
yeah. Usually, what I'm doing then is headphones on and listening to music or something, or I have an idea. We
Hmm.
talked about that, and I'll
Hmm.
run and put it down before I forget it. So I I do have time. I have time. Nothing but time, actually.
How would you describe your genre of music? Like, what type of music do you create? Is this R&B? Is it inspiration? Like, because I mean, I know you can do different. I know you can do different genres, but like what we're listening to now today, like How would you describe that?
I'm a, that song was R&B. Okay, that was R&B song. Uh, Quite a few could be. It's like a fine line between indie and R&B.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it can go either way. A lot of songs are just singer-songwriter,
Mm-hmm.
like some of my other songs, like "Faster," which is a
Yeah.
very slow song. Uh, uh, and Afro pop with my brothers over in Western Africa. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
um, that's dance music. That's Afro pop. It's not considered R&B. You know, uh, I'm very eclectic. I don't. I never wanted to be just pigeonholed into one genre of music.
Yeah.
If I'm mentioning Neil Young to you, if I'm mentioning Bruce and Bruce Springsteen, and then we go to James Ingram and Simply
Oh, that's
Red,
very
who's from,
diverse. I mean,
you
that's
know,
yeah. It's yeah.
that's that's all I listen to. Believe me, when I'm sitting here with my headphones on and I'm listening to music, I be listening to stuff from the early 1960s all the
Mm-hmm.
way, and and I listen to alternative. I listen to grunge. I was listening to Alice in Chains the other day. Lane Staley's voice, may he rest in peace. These guys, Amy Winehouse and Lane Staley, were two phenomenal vocalists, but
Mm-hmm.
they left us too soon, right? So uh, I, I try to listen to some really good, inspiring singers and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. Walter Williams is here with us. Hey, Walter, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight with JXB. I'm kind of doing double duty. I didn't get a chance to tell you. I'm kind of doing double duty today. My daughter, who normally does my media stuff, she's here, but she's actually in her room. We have a sick cat, so she's
Oh,
in there
okay.
kind of trying to take care of our older cat. So yeah.
Oh,
Um, um, Brian says Amy Winehouse definitely left us way too soon.
yes, she did. Oof, you're
Hmm.
talking about raw. There's only certain singers that can come out without even faking or trying to be,
Yeah.
a Caucasian lady and from Great Britain and singing soul music.
Hmm.
That's Oh, she was great. I don't know if you ever heard of her music, but check out
I
Valerie
have. Hmm.
or Me and Mr. Jones. Whew, them songs are. You'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, we're halfway through. Can you believe it already? I just cannot believe it. Time
Wow.
goes so fast, especially when you come. There's like certain artists I should probably do 2 hours. It just makes no sense. It just goes so quick.
That's,
Um, but I am gonna take a little break so you can rest your voice a little bit. It's Black History Month, so I want to spotlight a Black history. But before I do that, I want to show you this, James, and see what you can see. What do you see in this picture?
okay. Okay. Give me a sec. Okay. I see a crow naturally. He's stacking rock stones, but I also see a flower. And let's see if I can see someone's face. Let's see if I can see someone's face somewhere.
You see the face. Do you all see the face in the people that are watching? Can you all see the face in this picture? That is a trip to me. Look at that. There's a
I still
face.
haven't found it though. I still haven't
There's a
found it.
face. It's right
I,
there. So the rocks, when you look at the rocks, you can see the eyeball,
right. I
and the
see.
rocks kind of go out a little bit. That's the nose.
Oh yeah, I see it
You
now.
see it?
Uh-huh. On lips.
Mm-hmm. You
That's
see
a
the
that's a
lips. Yep.
that's a brother right there. Yeah.
Isn't
That's a
that a trip?
brother.
It's just
That's,
amazing how like you can look at pictures and sometimes the illusion of it's one thing, but it's really something else, or there's more to it. This is pretty cool.
wow, that's pretty amazing that they did. I can't believe it either. But I kind of felt there was a face though. Yeah, I
You
did.
felt it was a face.
I never saw it before. Yeah, that's great.
Okay, so let's see. Brian said he saw the face. Catherine saw the face. Prophetess T saw the face. Lady Jackson saw the face. Yep. Brian says, I like the way Amy covered Grover Washington Jr.'s Mr. Magic.
You know, Brian, I never even heard that one, but I will go back and listen and get it. If it's on YouTube, I'm gonna find it. Okay.
All right, let's take a break. Let's take a Black History break. And then we're going to do some trivia. And then we're going to talk with James a little bit more. Okay, James?
Okay.
All right, so we'll be right back with James. I hope that you all are enjoying the show. Again, happy Valentine's Day to everyone. I am dedicating the show to the widows and the people that may not have a significant other today. So sometimes holidays like this can be kind of hard for people. But I mean, if you have somebody very special in your life, I mean, every day should be Valentine's Day, right? Yeah, 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 yeah. So I'm dedicating this show to them. All right, let's do our Black History. Okay, so this one is very dear to my heart. I think I do it every year, and it's because of the work that I do. For those of you that do not know, I am actually a professor that I teach anatomy, but my research is in cancer. So I work with salivary gland cancer cells. And one thing I learned about working with these cells, it gave me a deeper appreciation when I actually saw them in the microscopes, because we have like petri dishes that you may put like just a little bit of cell in there, but it's a 10 ml plate, and within 24 hours the whole plate is full of cancer cells. Henrietta Lacks, I found out about her when I was in my undergrad at University of Arkansas Pine Bluff HBCU school. I found out about her, and this is what I want to tell you guys about her. Her name is Henrietta Lacks, but scientists call her Gila, He from her first name, La from her last name, and that's what they call the cells. They're called Gila cells. She was a poor Black tobacco farmer whose cells, taken without her knowledge in 1951, became one of the most important tools in medicine, vital to developing the polio vaccine, cloning, gene mapping, and more. So Henrietta Lacks, they took her cells um, without her knowing, and then they were using the cells, and it was because the cells, those are the first cancer cells that they found that would just actually regenerate. They wouldn't die; they would just regenerate. And so they started taking her cells and using them for research. Her family didn't know about it. They found out about it later. A couple of years ago, Oprah Winfrey actually did a movie. There's a movie out about Henrietta Lacks. This is the book. I actually gave all of the females of my immediate family a copy of this book, but this is her story. And so the family is just now, um, they're just now getting the recognition that they deserve. This happened in 2023. They won a settlement for what happened to her cells, because what happened was they took the cells, but she was not getting compensated for it, and her cells were all over the place. I have had the opportunity, the privilege of working with HeLa cells. I've actually worked with HeLa cells in my lab. Also, this happened back at John Hopkins. If you guys have heard of that, now John Hopkins has actually named a building in her honor, and this happened actually last year, October October 28, 2024. So that's who we're spotlighting today. And so every year, for the last 2 or 3 years, um, I am a scientist. I got my degrees in biology, pre-med, and so I have a soft heart for those students that are interested in being a STEM student in the sciences, which we need. We need some, especially as far as African Americans. We need to, as far as STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. We need more African American students in there, and so that's very dear to my heart. And so I usually give these books away. I have 2 to give away. All right. And so this is the first question for tonight. What TV show is known for highlighting historically Black colleges, universities where the students attended Hillman University? Was it A Different World, Blackish, Fresh Prince, or The Cosby Show? So you guys think about that, and we're going to find out who the winner is. And then I also want to bring up my sister is actually competing for Entrepreneur of Impact. She is actually currently number 2 in her group. So those of you that are voting have been voting for our sister. Please vote for her. She has a beautiful podcast that comes on every Tuesday. It's called Tea Talks Tuesday. You can catch it on Facebook. And if you go there, you would definitely be inspired and encouraged. So please check her out and please continue to vote for her. I'm so excited. She's number 2. Wow. All right. So if you guys want this book, or you have someone in your family that's maybe wants to be a biology major or is a biology major, and you want this book and you can figure out that answer, you just might get this book. So we're going to find out who the winner is a little bit later. Let me bring JHB back on here. Have you heard of Henrietta Lacks, James? Have you ever heard of her?
No, but if she's if she has a building going up at Johns Hopkins University, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's one of the best hospitals in the whole country, actually.
Yeah.
You know.
You remember the polio vaccine back in your day? I know y'all had, yeah, that was
Yeah.
going on. Yeah. So yeah, those cells they played a big role with making that vaccine. Yeah. So
Wow.
all right.
They
So
took it from her without even knowing, huh?
yeah, because so she was sick. She went to John Hopkins, and so they took the sick, they to figure out what's wrong, they did a biopsy. They took the cell. You see what I'm saying? They took
Right.
the cells, but then they did more with it when they found out that they were very unique. They could regenerate. They wouldn't die. They were just growing. And yeah, so they
Her
just took,
cells saved a lot of lives.
yeah, absolutely. Still are. Still
Mm,
are.
That's
Yeah.
deep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So okay. So what has been the highlight of your career so far?
Just the joy of writing and recording. Uh, Never once have I done any shows other than Atlanta Songwriters Club, and and that's where you test out your new material, right? But I never had like a show, never had a band behind me or anything, or uh, nothing like that.
Mhm.
I just write, get produced by my
Mhm.
producers, and release. And that has helped me a lot because my songs are being played over in like southern part of Africa and South Africa. Because my friend Nacho, he pushed it a lot for
Mhm.
me over that direction, and so did Enrique in Spain, right? But I never really performed, so which is fine with me. I don't have a band. I'm not trying to get a band together at my age.
But that would be cool if you could go to Africa and do a concert, especially if they're loving your music over there. That would be something, James. That would be something. One thing that I've heard that kind of makes me kind of sad is that some artists say that they get more appreciation in other countries than they
Oh yeah,
do here,
oh
which is
yeah.
that kind of grieves me a little bit. But um, that would be something, James. Go over there to Africa.
Well, I've been invited. It's not like I've been invited to go to Spain, and I've been invited to go to Namibia. You know, uh,
Yeah, you
well,
should
my
do
buddy
it if you
Nacho just
can.
got married, and he was gonna buy my plane ticket and everything, and to stay with him. And you know, I, for some reason, I just didn't go. It's not that I don't want to go to visit the beautiful country continent of Africa. But
Mhm.
uh, but that's how I do. I just record, get it all mixed and mastered and whatever you have to do, and then just release. Um, but I found out right near my third or fourth CD that
Mhm.
I should. This is what I'm going to do too. I'm going to go back and release some of my favorite songs as singles.
Oh, that'd be nice.
because I'm like an unknown artist. I'm unknown, unsigned. Uh,
So you're, I mean, like I get a lot of indie artists in here. I mean, and
mhm.
they're good. They're very good artists. So you're more, you kind of like indie. You remind me of indie artists.
Pretty much, yeah, yeah. You
Yeah,
know,
but there's nothing wrong with that.
but I told you, if I didn't, what my plans are. I plan on taking a backward step, and because I always said I would never do anyone else's songs, right?
Hmm.
So I'm going to get together with a nice accomplished pianist, an upright bass player, and a George Benson style guitarist,
Hmm.
and I'm going to start doing a cabaret vibe. I'll
Oh,
I'll I will say Michael Bublé because he's out there now doing it, but he just pretty much just smile at the girls and they all like him. But I want to do songs like Chances Are, Johnny Mathis, you know, do a corporate setting, for corporate uh, get-togethers or a little, uh, little pubs or something like that, uh, just
I
to
can
get
see
out.
you doing that. That would be nice.
Well, I've been
Yeah.
told I should do that, because you know, it's been 10, 11 straight years of recording R&B, but I'm here in Atlanta. I'm number one local on Reverb Nation, but I'm number
Congratulations.
29. Thank you. I'm 29, number 29 in the city of Atlanta. Okay. The reason why is because there's not really that much R&B going on. They call it so many different w- words now. Like
Hmm.
they'll say, well, what about what's the word they use up north? Like Erica Badu, she is a artist of fame for that genre, and I'm just tired because I'm too eclectic, to be, to do
Yeah.
that. So I said I'm gonna go do some Johnny Mathis, and I want to do some platters and
Is it neo soul?
neo soul is the word. Yep, that's the word. Hey, Brian, thanks, man. Neo soul.
Told you he know
Hey,
that stuff. He
I've
know
been
that stuff.
gone too long, brother. I've been gone too long. Yeah, and it's like so I'm gonna start doing some old, but put on a nice tux and one of my little lids
Yeah,
and
and
get up
sing them
there.
classics. They'll go crazy about that. Yeah, that would be a good show.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if I'm gonna sing somebody else's song, you better believe they're gonna be older than me, and it's gonna be beautiful.
Yes.
I said Tony Bennett's, I said the platters, Clyde McFadden and the platters,
Hmm.
smoke gets in your eyes,
Hmm.
songs like that, it'll melt you. It'll Michael Bublé think he's good. Wait till I come down to fight, you know.
Said Max said neo soul too.
Yeah, Neo
Oh,
Soul.
First Lady Peggy Neal is hanging out with us today. Hey, First Lady Peggy Neal, how you doing? Um, yeah. Okay. All right. Let me see. Uh, Said Max says, I would say James is
Epileptic.
epileptic soul.
I never heard of that term said. School me, man. What does that mean? Epileptic.
Yes. All right. Well, let's
I'll
listen.
take that.
While
Okay.
yeah, while he's I'm sure he's gonna put something else on there. Let's listen to another one of your projects.
Oh,
Let's listen to I Got You. Tell me a little bit about that.
I got yours. I got
I
yours.
got yours. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I got yours is the story I was writing about being with somebody who really don't believe that you can actually be somebody, no matter what profession you choose, right? But
Hmm.
there's people who think what you do is a joke. Who are you trying to be? You better, a lot of stinking thinking comes from a lot of people on your hopes and dreams. So this song is about that.
Oh, okay. Um,
Right?
so said Mac was saying eclectic, eclectic
Eclectic.
soul. Yeah,
Eclectic. Okay, I got you, bro. I got
yeah.
you. Okay.
Um, Let me see. before we go there, let me put up the second. Let me put up the second trivia. All
Okay.
right. I'm sure. I think my daughter has a winner for the first one already. What was the first HBCU in the U.S. to officially issue degrees to African Americans?
Wow. I would say
Mm.
Howard
You know,
University.
you think it's
The Ho-
Howard?
I think it's Howard.
We're going to see. Y'all put your comments and put what you think it is in the chat. We're going to find out in a little bit after we listen to, um, we're going to listen to another one of James Harrison Bacon's um, singles. We're going to listen to I Got Yours. All right. You all check it out.
Whoa, whoa, hey, yeah. Check it. I was told I could do more in this life. Time to kick in a few doors, but you snicker at me. Said not in the century. I had to try, I had to see. Baby, look beyond the trees. This can't be all of me. Why won't you show the face that I need? I could do a lot if you trust me. Stop going against me. I thought you had my back. I got yours. I could be so many things. I'm not the one who snatched away your dream. I can't be done. I am the one. Strong faith and will, and love you still. Stand by my side. You are my queen. I got your back. Do you know what I mean? I can do a lot if you trust me. Stop going against me. I thought you had my back. I got yours. I could be so many things. I'm not the one who snatched away your dream. Whoa, whoa, hey, yeah. Whoa, whoa, hey, yeah. Whoa, whoa, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. If you trust me, stop going against me. I thought you had my back. I got yours. I could be so many things. I'm not the one who snatched away your dream. I got yours. I got yours.
I remember that song. I remember that song. That was a nice one too. I Got Yours. Yes, 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 yes. All right. I am looking. Okay. So if anyone wanted to purchase your music, James, where could they go to find that information or get your music?
I would say all the major music platforms: iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, YouTube, even. Uh, just to name a few. When you put it out there, they put it on like 28 different websites. So a
Oh,
lot of them
okay.
I don't even know. I haven't even heard of them before.
Hmm.
So
Okay. All right. So we are down to less than 10 minutes. Let's get see who the winners are for these. So the first one, what TV show is known for highlighting historically black colleges and universities where students attend Hillman University? The
different
correct
world.
answer is A Different World. And our winner is Miss Erosine Gerald. All right. The next one. What was the first HBCU in the US to officially issue degrees to African Americans? The correct answer was Lincoln University. And the winner is Bonnie Wilson. Oh my gosh, congratulations, y'all. Yes, yes, yes.
That was a tough one right there, though.
I think Lincoln University is also in Pennsylvania, so it might have, yeah, kind of tripped people up a little bit. Um, so James, finally, if you had some advice to give a solo artist or a solo writer, um, if you could give them some inspiring words, what would that be?
Uh, okay. Find yourself a good producer. Uh, they don't come cheap. If you find a producer that wants to charge you like $200 or $300, chances are they're not going to give you like a great sound. A lot of the top producers, someone that's a little bit more expensive, they will give you like really state of the art. And plus, you want to check out the studio too. You want to see just what they have, other than a couple of little things. Some people make some hit records off of little things,
Hmm.
but they have all of these keyboards and stuff like that, and they can play everything. Uh, I would say that, and to be careful with, because there's a lot of sharks, and we're all little guppies, right? And so, you know, um, and they will you know they will take you for your music. They won't really share with you copywriting laws and how to go about putting your music on certain platforms and stuff like that. If they're not sharing that kind of information with you, be very leery, okay? And to make sure that you copyright all of your stuff, and be with BMI, ASCAP, or whatever um, publishing house you want to be with. But make sure you cover yourself. Just make sure you're covered. Don't walk into anyone's studio saying, "Hey, I got a song," because it'll be their song.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thanks for that. Uh-oh. You got to make me a liner, JHB.
Okay, let's do this.
Go for it. It's all you.
Count me down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, everybody. This is your boy James Harrison Bacon, aka JHB. You're watching me live with Dr. Kat Carter on Friday Night Live. Stay tuned.
Yes, thank you so much, James. All
Okay.
right, so James, I again, this is always an honor for you to come and hang out with me on the show. I don't take it lightly. Thank you so much. Best wishes. I know you got some projects coming up that you're working on. You was telling us about that. Best wishes on that. And when time permits, I would love for you to come back and hang out with us again. So I got a few minutes. I'm gonna leave it to you. You can give some shout outs. You can say some final words, whatever you would like to do. We got a couple of minutes. It's all you. And then after you get talking, we are out of here. All right. So go
Okay.
ahead, James. It's all you. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. I was gonna sing a song for you, but not tonight. Couldn't do it. just not ready. She asked me that earlier. Why don't you sing a song? So I was thinking, I'm stone in love with you by the stylistics. I was going to sing that, right? But I'm like, I'm not going to mess up Russell Tompkins Jr. song and the stylistics on on this platform. No way. So it's best for me to just let you listen to some of my songs or something like that. That's it.
Okay. All
And
right.
oh
Well,
yeah, I want to thank everybody too. Everybody that tuned in, left a shout out. I appreciate you. Uh, my fan base here in America is very, very short. My fan base in overseas is a lot greater. Believe that, isn't that something? But and that's good. That's all fine with me though. You
yes.
know? Yeah.
All right. You all have a great weekend. And Lord willing, we will see you next Friday with another amazing guest. Take care. Love you guys. Thanks, James.
Thank you, Dr. Cat. Thank you, Dr. Cat.